Hello everyone, Peg the Drum out. Right, this is the quick introduction to my response to Tony, Guru Mafinda at Little Farmer's Farm. He's got a challenge and it is, I shall read it here, my top 3 non-gardening channels. Or he says actually, my top 3 non-gardening shows on YouTube. So yeah, basically this is my, well, it was going to be 3, but I've been through all the channels that I actually watch. And in total, there are 4 that are not gardening, which actually is quite funny in itself, as I don't actually do any growing myself, really. I've grown a couple of bits, some spuds and a bit of onions and whatever, but only once, and that was last year. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is flip the phone around and show you and explain very briefly the 4 channels that are non-gardening that I tend to watch. And well, I hope you enjoy them. Right, the first of the channels that are non-gardening is this, Terry Bennett. Basically what he does is, the first few videos that I saw of his were like very close-up moon shots where he pans across the moon surface through his telescope, which is cool in itself. Great music he puts to it. Also, he now gets up close and personal with like birds and that wildlife. He has things on bird tables, close up, so you get a really good view. And he's also taken recently to getting microscopic video of what's going on in like a drop of water in from his pond, or from any pond really. Great, it's fantastic to watch. Very interesting, and of course the music that he puts with it is really cool as well. So there we go. That's the first one, Terry Bennett, and obviously there will be a link in this description of this video after I put it up. So that's Terry Bennett. I shall move on to number 2. Okay, so this is number 2, and this is called Peaceful Cuisine. Now I can't remember the name of the actual guy who does this. But I really like this because it's very, very relaxing, particularly when I want to basically wind down and start crashing out at night. It's fantastic. Obviously, you know, it's interesting in as much as he shows you how to cook stuff and all the measurements and things, but he tends to do like he'll do one with music and one without music, and it's just the noises of the pots, the pans, the water pouring, things cooking. For some unknown reason, and that's why it's called Peaceful Cuisine, it is very, very relaxing. So yeah, as I say, for me personally, I tend to use that when I want to go to sleep at night, as a last video. And sometimes, quite frankly, the phone's fallen on the floor because I've actually fallen asleep. But anyway, I love it. It's great. So I hope you do too. Number 3 coming up in a shortly. Shortly. Right, number 3. This is Matt Jordan. He does basically wood turning. I'm going to scroll up here. He turns various things. This was a speaker come lamp that he actually made from scratch. He shows you how he does it and then turns it. And it's just fascinating to watch. Yeah, this is another one that I've got right into. As soon as whenever he puts a video up, I try and watch it. So again, if you like that sort of thing, then obviously you'll enjoy that. I mean, I've never turned a thing in my life, but it is very fascinating to watch. So fingers crossed you like it too. And last, but by no means least, is going to be number 4. And this one is, he's a drummer. I mean, you know, he's... For me, he's a brilliant drummer, and he's got the fastest feet I've ever seen. In fact, his feet are faster than my hands. Achilles Priester is his name. Obviously, I needed to have a drumming channel of some description on my list of things that I watch. And this is the one. Whenever he puts a video up again, I try and watch it. His technique is fantastic, and what he does is just amazing. So obviously, you know, if you're a non-drummer, might not necessarily be interested, but you know, I'm a big fan of this guy. So again, that's being Peg the Drum, and I do try and play the drums when possible. You know, I needed to get one in there, so that's it. So a lot of waffling, a lot of ums, a lot of and a lot of all that sort of stuff, which, to be honest, I can never be bothered to actually edit out. So you get them all anyway. So that's it. That's it from me. I hope you like this vid, Tony. It does the business for you. And yeah, I shall see you all very soon. Thank you very much. Bag the drum, over and out.